Hello everybody. I owe you this video. Probably more than any other video I've shot on my channel. First, I really owe you, my subscribers, friends on here, a very big thank you. As many of you probably know, it was a trying week around here. I live in Boston. As you can tell from my hat, from all of the surroundings in my videos here. I went to school here. I've lived here for 9 years. And it was a tough week for us. And to know that some of you reached out to me, took the time to see that I was doing alright, it really means a lot. Really, really does. So, I'm okay. Was okay throughout the whole week. I was not. I was at work the day of the bombings, which is my office is not that near where the marathon ends. So it wasn't really directly near where I was. I did have some friends who were down there. Fortunately, no one I know was injured or anything, or not injured badly. I had one friend with a few cuts, but I certainly got off easy. So did people I care about. There's a lot of others who did not. So I'm very thankful for that. So obviously there's a lot of other things that transpired throughout the week. Friday was equally as crazy with all of this stuff going on around here. That was the day that I'd hoped to get the Neroli Portofino splits out to everyone in the mail, but that wasn't possible because nothing was open. I live in a very major part of the city that's technically I don't live in Boston. I live about, could probably walk to the Boston border in about 3 minutes from where I live. I live in a very major area of the city, and all we had open was one pizza place and one ice cream shop. So there was nothing open on Friday. The whole city was shut down completely. Transportation was non-existent. So I couldn't do anything. The bombing actually occurred literally a block from where I buy my Tom Ford bottles. Both Saks and Neiman Marcus are, you can actually see from the front door of Saks where one of the bombs went off, and Neiman's is, 200 feet away. So they were both closed for a short period of time. They did reopen. I was able to get in there on Thursday and get the bottle. Here it is. But then I couldn't do anything with it. There was also a mix-up with the labels getting sent to me. The company sent me a bogus tracking number, and for a while I thought they were lost, but they finally came in today. And the good news out of this video is everything's set to go. How about that? There we go. This is the last split I have left to bubble wrap and get out. But there she is. They will be out in the mail on Monday. Finally. So thank you very much to everyone who's in the split for bearing with me on this. I try and get you your stuff as quick as possible. When you send me the money, I don't like to hold it and not get you what you paid for. Of course, there were some extenuating circumstances here far beyond my control. But Monday. It is Saturday night right now, so Monday morning is the next mail pickup, and I will get those out in the mail to you. So once again, thank you so much for your thoughts and for reaching out to me, both people on YouTube, on Facebook, my friends throughout this community. It's very good to know that you guys thought of me throughout this. as well as some others who are from this area. I saw many other people reaching out to those who are from the Boston area, asking to make sure everyone's okay. As far as I know, all the others from this community who are from Boston are doing well, which is very good to hear. It's a great town. I love living here. So we're hanging tough. That said, I've toyed with the idea of, I was thinking about as I was packaging up these splits that if there was some way to work a split into, giving back some good to the people who were affected a lot more than me throughout this. The mayor of Boston and the governor of Massachusetts set up the One Fund, is what it's called, which is where they're collecting money to be, I believe they're going to be donated to the people who are in the hospital to defray the medical costs. I know that's the direct thing they're doing right now. I don't know exactly what else they're doing, but there's a lot of people who are affected by this, even those who aren't physically injured. There are a lot of businesses down there that are not open and won't be open for a long time. The second bomb went off actually in front of a bar called Forum, which is one of probably my favorite bar in the city. I was there a week before the marathon. I watched the Final Four there. They're not going to be able to reopen for a long time, so there are a lot of people who can't work, who don't have a job now because of this. I don't know if they're going to benefit from this, but even so, I've been toying with the idea of seeing if I could find a way to do a split that would have proceeds going to the One Fund, to be able to give back some good out of all this. I don't know how that would work. I do try and keep my splits as cheap as I can. I do it all at cost. But I suppose if there is a time that I would up the price for something, then this is the time to do it. And of course, all of the 100% of all of the proceeds would go there. So I don't know. That's something for down the road maybe. But it's just a thought that was popping through my head. So that's that. One other thing, lost in all of this hullabaloo, I just realized that this week I hit 500 subscribers, which on YouTube it's not a small achievement. So I never thought when I started this, I'm sure everybody else on YouTube has said this, I never thought I would even really get to that, because I really don't consider myself a reviewer. The first videos that I put up were just me rambling, holding the camera in front of my face and looking down at things on my table before I found a way to prop it up and be able to look at you like I am right now. So thank you once again for subscribing to a channel of shoddily made videos with a lot of weird things in the background and me walking around holding my camera downtown. Those old A Day With videos. Maybe I'll do one of those again sometime. And primarily, this has been a split channel. So thank you for that. It really isn't something I ever expected, but I'm happy to see that it's reached the point that it has. So thank you for that. I just noticed that tonight. I had no idea I was even that close. I don't really pay attention to those kind of things. But I clicked on my channel and I saw it said 501. So thank you. I have no idea who the 500 subscriber was. So whoever you are, thanks. Brought a little smile to my face on a week that I needed it. So that's that. How did I forget? I have another split that's open right now, Cooper Square. There's 20 milliliters open in that. Unless somebody wants to take that 20 milliliters right now, or if you're in the split and you want to add another 20 milliliters on, I'm gonna 86 that one, throw it out the window and get rid of it. I don't really have the money right now to eat that last part, and I haven't gotten a single response on that in a week. So, and frankly, I like the juice. I don't like it that much to really twist legs and beg people to take some juice from that split. So, unless somebody wants to take that right now, I'm just gonna throw that one out the window and clean slate. Do something new. Do something maybe that's a little bit more popular. Getting a little tired of these. I'll still do the weird ones, split the things that no one else has done, but do a little bit more of what you guys may want and you may have heard of. So let me know on that. Otherwise, if you've already responded to me about the split, I will get back to you, probably within 24 hours, 48 hours, and let you know whether or not that's going to go forward or not. So anyways, once again, thank you so much. If you do want to, if you have the means to do so, you do want to give something back, certainly, this is not for me. There are a lot of people in this city who did not get off as fortunately as I did. I would encourage anybody who has the means to do so to donate to the One Fund. I'll put a link to it down below. It's a worthy cause. There's a lot of people who could use it. I know there's one guy who, I don't mean to wax poetic on this channel, but this story is a good one. One of the guys who he had both of his legs blown off. You may have seen the pictures out there of him being wheeled to an EMT station with his legs blown off. Got to the hospital. They worked on him, got him. He's okay. Well, okay. He survived. First thing he did when he was approached by the police and the investigators to see what he saw, one of the bombers actually stuck the bomb right at his feet, looked him straight in the eye, and walked away. He gave him a description. It was the first thing he did, I think, was he gave the police a description of the guy, and that's one of the main ways they were able to identify him and ultimately capture him. So it's people like that who might need a little bit of help. So if you have the means to do so, I would encourage you to send whatever you can. $1, $100, $1,000, a penny. I'm sure they'll take anything. So once again, thank you so much. Monday, I promise you. And that is that. See you guys soon.